Hey, welcome back, everyone, to another Halloween themed episode of Beading for All, brought to you by Inspired Creations HOM. I, of course, am the most influential speaker from the House of M, and this episode features space monsters. Now, space monsters can go many different directions. I went this direction, and I really just took designs based off some of my favorite space monsters from awesome movies. The movies are Predator and Alien. So, the challenge with Beading for All sometimes is getting these designs to fit in that single square, right? And that's what I want to do. I want to keep them simple and easy and fast for you. I've done larger pieces, but it's going to be hard to fit in the confines of the show. At least that's what I'm saying now in these early episodes. But so for now, I want to fit the design in that single block for you, so that you don't have to go crazy and have to worry about laying out multiple blocks and taping it all together so you can successfully melt the perler beads and all that. No, keep it simple, the one block. So some of these designs are highly detailed in concept and imagery. When you make them simple and simplified in that one block design, it gets kind of tough. So you be the judge if I'm successful at this or not. But these creatures, I believe, are very recognizable if you're familiar with the movie franchises of Predator and Aliens. And I think they turn out very well. So the design, we're going to go in depth and show you how I made it, and, fast forward motion, right, is the Predator with his mask. So let's take a look at that. And there you have it. That was how I quickly made the Predator with his mask on. But that's just one version of it. The best thing about perler beads is making it and kind of visualizing your eyes. I kind of blur my eyes when I look at the design when the beads are on the square, just to see how it might look. But you got to melt it. You got to melt it, and you got to melt it safely and successfully. So let's take a look at how the Predator with his mask actually turned out. And folks, there he is. See his little blaster or cannon on a shoulder loaded cannon? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what the weapon's called. It's the blaster that's on his shoulder, though. Very cool. I had to use multiple grays and silver. So his mask and armor are pretty much silver, including his claw, to make it stand out and maybe shine, hopefully. But then I had to mix in the light gray and dark gray for detail. So I got the little detail from the dark gray there. The pale yellow beads or the pastel yellow beads I used for his hair, for the locks that he has on there or whatever. But the skin tone, that was kind of tough to do too. But guess what? This guy fits on that single block. Make sure you lay it out correctly. Count the squares as you need to, so you don't run out of space, because I think he takes up most of the square vertically again. So there he is, the Predator. Take a look at this one. This one is the xenomorph himself, the Alien. Got pause, you push pause, everything's good. You got a good glimpse at it, so you know what to do. All right, so now let's take a look at how that one turned out. And here is the Alien. Very good. I had to use many grays, not many, it's just two or three different grays to kind of make sure he's on there, but or to make sure he's noticeable. But there he is, and again, he melted successfully both sides. Did I show you the Predator both sides? He melted both ways. But there he is. You can have him coming right at you. Look at those teeth. Menacing. See him side by side? Look at this. Who's going to win? Oh, who's gonna win? What team are you, aliens or Predator? But there's the alien himself. That turned out fantastic. But these aliens come from eggs that are laid into a host from the face. They're called face huggers. So it was really tough to get the terrifying look of the face hugger in perler bead form, because when you do perler beads, they're all so cute. But I did a face hugger for you. I'm going to show you that design right here. There's your face hugger. Enjoy it. Push pause. And now let's take a look at the face hugger. Melt it up. So there is your face hugger. It looks like a crab or a, what do you call it? What do you call that thing with the tail? The tail. The scorpion. Yeah, the scorpion. But there he is. Very, very menacing. I don't like touching the face. I don't like touching it. But this face hugger does not want to get. Look at that! Oh no! He attached to the predator. No! That's gonna create a very horrific thing. That's pretty cool. God dang! Look at that. So enjoy the face hugger. Make him your own. I used a lot of the peach colors and earth tone kind of colors to create this face hugger. So there he is. One more alien, and this xenomorph I designed based off of the first movie Alien. That alien, I don't want to say looked different, but it was more classic. And the big thing that stood out versus the prior xenomorph that I showed you is that you could kind of see eye holes in the first Alien. So that's what really kind of stands out in this next one. Otherwise, the design is very similar. I did make this one skinnier, if you can tell. This one's a little wide, but the other one's a little skinnier, not much. Again, it still fits on that one peg board too, or that one square pegboards. So first, let's take a look at the design. Right, we'll put it up here. Up here. Oh, put it up here. Zoop. Whoop. Whoop. Wrong hand. Whoop. Whoop. There. I'm a dork. Okay. I hope you push pause on that. If not, rewind and push pause. But here's the xenomorph melted after you successfully made that. There he is. So you can, again, he's still the menacing teeth there. He's still got the claws, the blade on the end of his tail, but you can kind of see I made a big difference with the eyes. So you can have this is the xenomorph you can have eyes with. Put them side by side. They melt both ways successfully. There's your aliens. So very, very cool, very frightening, but cute because they're perler beads. They're awesome. Predator's going to need some help. And who better to help a predator than another predator? This predator will have a staff, like a spear, I think is what I intended it to be. So he's going to have a spear so he can get some distance when attacking those aliens, because as anyone knows, obviously, these xenomorphs have acid for blood, making them a perfect weapon. Acid for blood. So you need some distance. So that spear is going to come in pretty handy. So let's take a look at the predator with spear to help our other predator that we showed you earlier, who got the face hugger attached to it. But if you notice, if you forgot, hey, he's got the mask on. So I think this face hugger is just wasting his time, and the predator is going to use that claw and just go cut it off. But then he's got the acid for blood, so he's going to get hurt. So of course he's going to need help. Why did I just explain the whole narrative to you? You could have, see, that's what's fun you could have. You can make these characters and make your own narrative for them. All right, do that. Let me know how it turns out. All right, so this next predator has his spear, but he does not have his mask. That's right. I attempted to make a predator without the mask, so you can see how it truly is one ugly mother. Whoa, 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 whoa. Family friendly, right? Family friendly. I would never say that. So yes, let's take a look at the predator. Oh, I got to show you the design first, right? How should I do it? The design is right there. All right. Cool. All right, so let's take a look at the predator without his mask and how he turned out and when he's melted. There it is. Look at the mouth. Isn't that turned out fantastic? I think, anyway. If you hate it, let me know that too. Or if you like it, how about letting me know? Anyway, back to the predator. There is his spear, so he can jab at the alien and xenomorphs running amok, or even the face huggers. The face huggers are very quick, So here go. Oh no, the face. Go! We got the face hugger. See you later, face hugger. No way did he say. Oh no! Watch out! Watch out! Aw, alien got him. Got it. There's the predator with his staff. Turned out very, very cool. Again, used a lot of the same palette. The silver is still on there for his armor, shoulder pads, right? And stuff like there. But I made a cool looking spear with some decor or red buttons. Whatever you want. Make it purple buttons. Maybe make a spear that shoots lightning or something. Oh, that'd be cool. But you need a little bit larger piece than the pegboard. They have those big rectangular ones. If you make that one, you can make like an electrical staff and put electrical bolts all around here. That'd be cool. He doesn't even have that weapon. Who cares though? It's your custom design. It's your figure. Make your own narrative. Have fun with these designs. The Predator. Okay, well, that's my show for you right now, or that was my episode for you. I hope you liked it. Space monsters centering around Predator and Alien. They turn out very cool. I hope you enjoy the designs. Make them your own. Make the Predator have blonde hair. Make the Predator have blue hair. Make the Predator have pink skin. Whatever you got to do. Red skin. Ooh, a red skin Predator. That'd be flipping awesome. And those aliens, just be careful because, again, they do have acid for blood. So when you're melting them, make sure you don't over melt them because then they'll explode. Then you'll have acid everywhere. It's just a big mess. Heat everywhere. You'll burn, whatever. Just be careful with the aliens and xenomorphs. And the face hugger, don't let them near your face. I took a big chance showing you the face hugger because look where it is right here. Yeah, that's right. It's on my flippin' face. So please be careful with the face huggers and have fun with these designs. If you're watching this program, which you have to be if you're watching it right now. I have two other programs on the YouTube, my YouTube channel. The YouTube channel, of course, is Icebox Cast, but I have one called Fractured Games, and the Fractured Games shows me playing video games. They're not tutorials or walkthroughs, they're just me having fun playing the game, so enjoy some of that. I have another one called Revelations, which is me opening up cool toys, showing you Funko Pops, opening up Pokemon cards, because I love the world of Pokemon. Those are both on this channel as well, so don't forget to subscribe and leave comments. I'll reply to every single one of them when I see them. Because sometimes I don't get alerts and I have to go in and look manually for them. It's a big old mess, but I will look at them. Great place to follow me though is on Facebook. At Facebook, you can find me at Inspired Creations HOM. And Inspired Creations HOM is the home to all my links for these YouTube shows. And I also post artwork of my vector art that I use for Cricut applications, to make cool or customized hoodies, masks, tumblers, a lot of great art. And I do all kinds of pop culture art too. I've done Predator, I've done Alien. Take a look at it. It's a lot of fun. I also do podcasts. So the podcast links are also posted on my Facebook site, but my podcast can be heard on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. I have one called the Icebox. And there I'm currently talking with the Wildcard, who's been a recurring guest, and we're talking about episodes of Cobra Kai on Netflix. All kinds of other stupid stuff I jabber about too. So, but again, my goal is to make you laugh or smile. So take a listen to that. The other one I have is Comic Complex, and that I just talk about comic books. And if you love comic books, come listen to those past episodes of Comic Complex. They're very fun too. And if you have any comments at all, or questions or inquiries, email me at iceboxcast@gmail.com. That email again is iceboxcast@gmail.com. And if you do, I will read those questions and comments on my Icebox podcast. And I've done that. Thank you to Hollywood, who's been emailing me a lot, so I appreciate it. It gives me something to fill the time with. But I appreciate it. But yeah, send me what you want, and I'll read them on the air. Oh no, get off his face. But that's it. So thank you very much for watching this episode of Beading for All. I appreciate it. I hope you had a lot of fun with it. And got one more thing to say, though, because this is very important. Remember, beading isn't just for me. Beading is for all.